Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm here with Clive Chitiz of Plataine. Clive, tell me a little bit more about the company and the role it plays.
Plataine is a market leader in producing automation and optimization software, primarily for the aerospace industry, companies that are working with composite materials. And the whole idea of our solution is to introduce artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things concept, to enable companies to access state-of-the-art technology to automate, optimize their production process, thereby becoming more efficient, saving money, and making them far more competitive in the global market today, which is very, very competitive.
Now, why is it important to take away the decision-making from human beings?
Richard, unfortunately, we all have to employ people, but people are humans, and the human factor is one that is emotional and error-prone. In an industry such as the aerospace, there's zero tolerance for errors. A winglet that is being produced for a Boeing or for an Airbus plane can be jeopardized by an error that might have been created by a person unwillingly, unwittingly. If one automates it and allows one machine to talk to another machine and make that decision, and thereby taking a zero error approach, well, then you're adding quality protections into that solution that a human being unfortunately cannot meet.
Now, we're talking about a vast amount of data. How do you keep it secure?
I'm pleased you asked that question. Cybersecurity, data security is absolutely imperative. We work on the most secure protocols globally. We work on ITAR, which is American. We work American requirements. We work with global companies such as Israel Aerospace Companies, General Atomics, where they are defense contractors, commercial contractors, and we are obliged to use the cutting-edge, state-of-the-art solutions that ensure data protection. As we're full aware, not only does defense require it, but also the commercial companies who want to protect their protocols, their information. So we are vitally involved and invested in protection of data.
Now, we're talking about solutions here that include the Internet of Things, which is a buzzword that a lot of people are talking about. But what does it actually mean?
Well, one of our biggest clients in the United States, GE Aviation, they've coined the concept industrial Internet of Things. Angela Merkel using the Industry 4.0 in Germany. I agree with you, there's a lot of confusion, and we try and get a little bit of clarity. Our definition and implementation of Internet of Things concept is taking one machine and talking to another machine and allowing those two to talk to one another and make intelligent decisions. And that, as far as we're concerned, is where the Internet of Things facilitates. It's efficient, it's cost-saving, and it's zero errors. So our Internet of Things solution is now being used globally among some of the major supply chains to the OEMs, and they've bought into it, and we have developed a concept that we're very proud of, and it's working.
Now, for people to move down this route, it's all about saving money. How is the Internet of Things going to save companies money in the production?
Decision making is a huge challenge in any entity, and the minute that people are left to make decisions, time is a variable which unfortunately is limited in any industrial or commercial entity. By taking software, cutting-edge software, artificial intelligence, and implementing it in a factory or in a production environment, you are implementing a solution that is quick, that is efficient, and working a lot quicker than people can do. In other words, we land up enabling companies to use the same human resources, the same labor, but they can make far more parts using less materials, and thereby increase top line in terms of production and obviously bottom line results. We save companies material by being more efficient in how to allocate the material usage. We use technology to enhance greater throughput and output in the production process, all translating into savings of money, savings of time, and the minute that you don't have errors, you're also saving time on having to make reruns, and by also identifying potential problems before they happen. You're also becoming more efficient, and imagine how priceless it is when a supply chain company gets a clear audit run from their customer, because technology has given them a smooth process right through the whole production area.
But you're talking about the factory of the future. What does that look like?
Papyrus was the greatest novelty for people to start writing information down. It was a novel. Now you have people writing down information as well, or that was the world of yesterday. In aerospace companies today, you've still got all the parts that are tracked through the production process being written down on a paper trail. It travels with the production process. It's time consuming. You make a one-digit error with a comma in the wrong place, or as has happened in the past, companies that don't even write the information down, the information is lost, or the production is lost. The minute that you have a paperless trail, you have a digital context to everything. Well, the factory of the future is going to take away the need for paper at all. It's going to be a far greener production system. Technology, which has got far greater capacity. Instead of cutting trees, we can save data on computers and archive it without limits. It's definitely going to be what we call the factory of the future: digital, paperless, efficient, computerized information.
Clive, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Richard. Thank you.